and welcome to Jimmy's World. Today it's a special episode of airplane versus car. We're gonna race from this airport to the 310 airport, which is about an hour away, give or take, in a car. But I wonder if we can beat them in the old airplane here. All right, man, well, I'll race you up to Claremont.
All right, let's go.
Can I get a clear, bro? Come on! And in this corner, we have a 2011 Mercedes S600, the twin turbo V12 Mama Jamma, 510 BTUs coming out of there, and 600 foot-pounds of turning stuff. Top speed of limited, 155 miles an hour, which ironically is faster than that thing. The cruise control will set at 120 on this car, and it's fantastic. This has the optional Designio interior in a black mocha paint job on it. Brand new 10 years ago, this car was $175,000. Woo! This has some pretty fancy features in it. We got all kinds of camera wizardry happening up here. It has this thing called lane assist, which when you go over the white line, it goes, man, it shakes everything and it hits the brake and throws you back into the center of the lane. Honestly, just pretty annoying, so I had that mostly turned off. It also, on the screen on the inside, the passenger can be watching a movie and the driver can be looking at the GPS at the same time on the same screen. It's crazy. Here, come on back. In the back seats, it has four, this can recline and stuff. Check that out. Yes, and you got headrests that do things, and it has heated and cooled back seats. Also, a massage function. How cool is that? Whoa, it's like magic. The only thing it's missing is a refrigerator. I had a BMW 760 Li before this one. It had a refrigerator in the back. That was a good car. If you look under the bonnet of this steed, that's where the magic happens. And an oil change on this thing is fantastic. Right there's your oil filter. And I use the sucker outer thing that you put down. They don't even give you a dipstick. They don't want anybody touching this thing. Oil filter right there. I never even have to get under the car. It's fantastic. I've owned it for 3 years and I've put about 35,000 miles or so on it in that time frame. And I've had to do exactly one repair. That's it. It was a line for the suspension that raises it up and lowers it down and stuff like that. And it had a leak up here and that was it. Mercedes wanted like 800 bucks to replace that hydraulic line, and I took it off, took it down to the local hose specialty place, and they made it for me for 75 bucks on the spot. It was an hour, and it was fantastic. Just popped it in, good to go. I did have to change the spark plugs in this. There's 24 spark plugs in this, by the way, at like $10 or $15 a piece, so that added up a little quick. They also have giant coil packs where most cars have one coil over each spark plug. This has one gigantic one that's like this long that pulls out and has all of them on there at once. You do not want to break any of those off because that's $2 grand each one that you break off. You don't want to mess that up. And in this corner is a 1971 Beechcraft Sierra sporting the optional 200 horse purs. That's a fan supposed to be right here, so use your imagination for a minute. This has a rate of climb of a swallow, and well, it's more like a goose, really. That's kind of what it feels like. And at top speed, I don't have any idea, 130 knots maybe. It might be as fast as that actually in a top speed run. That fits 4 people. It says 6, but it doesn't. It's 4 people. That fits 5 people. That's interesting. This has 3 wheels. That has 4. Exhaust pipe. That has an exhaust pipe. You can drive from either side. There's steering wheels on both sides on this one. You only get one steering wheel with that one. So that's point to Guido. This one has a fancy trick where its wheels can tuck up out of the way. This one doesn't do that. I'm kind of second guessing this whole race thing. I think the odds are definitely with the car on this one. Well, we'll see. But he has traffic and has other people that get in his way. I don't have any of that stuff to deal with. And realistically, he's not gonna do 155 miles an hour. He's gonna be stuck at like 35 miles an hour most of the time. Maybe hit 75 on the highway or something. While as soon as I get airborne, I can be firewalled and go 120 knots, however fast this thing will go. The whole time, no turns, no cops, no traffic, no nothing. It's about an hour in a car, and as soon as I get airborne, I think it's only about 18 minutes in that thing. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go have a race. Grizzly! Hey Grizzly, come on over. You guys have seen Grizzly, cheerful fella. So he's gonna be driving the Benz here, the S600 Mercedes Benz. Take care of her, okay? You've never driven that before, have you?
No.
Oh, this will be interesting, okay. And I'm gonna be flying Dennis, or what did we ever, Guido or something? I forget what we named him. Guido, sure. All right, man, well, I'll race you up to Claremont.
All right, let's go.
What? We need to, what? We gotta prop. We gotta put the prop on first. Crap. I wonder how far that car will get without the key in it. Yeah, that's funny. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I gotta go get the prop. It's heavy.
What an idiot. It's going to take him at least half a day to put that prop on. What are we going to do with these buttons? Alright, now supposedly this thing will stop itself if it needs to. We're going to find out. When you turn, and the car feels like it's a hard turn, the bucket seat grabs you on the opposite side so you don't go sliding all over the place. That was pretty cool. That's how she goes. Slow it down. Alright, now go, baby, go. That's pretty fancy. It slowed us down to 40 miles an hour for that car that was turning. And as soon as he got out of the way, we're back up to 65. That's a pretty neat feature. Whoa! We got a phone. Can we call people? Oh, we can call people. And he's got like a little joystick mouse thing. Oh, we can check that out. You can set your butt hug. I'm getting a nice hug on my butt right now. That's like really tight. That's pretty cool. That's the back button, I think. There we go. Oh, massage. That's what we want. Do we want slow and gentle? Slow and vigorous. Fast and gentle. Fast and vigorous it is. I don't feel nothing. Well, I can tell you this, guys. It ain't very fast, and it ain't very vigorous. It's like somebody's got their foot in my back right now. Tire pressure monitor inoperative, no wheel sensors. Uh-oh, I broke something. Yeah, I guess Jimmy was too cheap to put wheel sensors on his new tires.
With absolutely no help from anyone else, I was able to get this propeller over here and on. Got to tighten up all these bolts, which is fun. Takes a while. There's only so much space. You get that one in, and then it bottoms that one out. You got to work that one. And then once you get that one in, then it'll bottom this one out. And then you got to work that one in. And then, at the end of the day, see that little hole right there in the middle? That's where the safety wire has to go through. So we have to torque it enough, put it on there and then torque it. There's a range of torque values so that we can get safety wire through there and then out the other side and then connect it to another bolt. Yeah, good times, rock and roll. Now if that Grizzly guy, what are we gonna do with him? I don't know, he's pretty entertaining though. As you'll recall, my little $175 plug, it goes right here. So this goes onto that thing, this little hydraulic reservoir. See if it's kind of hard to see there. And it goes to right there where my finger is. Right there. So let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wait, that's not the right one. What? That threads are not right either? Ah, you're dumb. I wonder if they'll take back this bolt. Apparently the threads are different on this too. I have to keep looking at it. That'd be great if I could return this and I didn't need it, but it also sucks because I still don't have the right plug for that. Even though this is the part number that was supposed to be for it. Got everything hooked up, we're in. Now it's time to do everybody's favorite. Can I get a clear prep? Come on! Flooded it. Flooded the crap out of it. Clear prep. We are getting some oil temperature going. Oil pressure is good. All of our stuff is good. Cylinder head temperatures are nice and good. These are good. We're almost out of gas. We're gonna have to stop at the gas station. And we still only get 2350, or I'm sorry, 2450 out of it. I have no idea at this point. Dig into it a little bit, maybe make a few phone calls, see if we can try to talk to the Lycoming people again, talk to the Beechcraft people that know these airplanes a lot better than anybody else. If you know why this particular one with a constant speed prop is not giving us our full 2700 RPM on the ground, comment in the section, get a hold of me. My email address is in the description below. I would love your help if we can figure out how to get this stinking thing working correctly. Because everything's new, the engine runs really strong, plenty of power, you know, it feels like it when you're flying it, so I don't have a clue what the heck could be the problem right now. But we got a race to win. Air conditioner on high. Oh, that's nice. This is Plant City traffic, Sierra 52904 getting ready to depart runway 28. The last time I flew this airplane, the oil temperature climbed up and hit red line at 245 degrees. It only did it for literally 1 or 2 seconds, super quick, because I had pulled power back, I pulled everything back, and it hit 245 and went 246, 245, 244, so on. I mean, we'll find out. That's what this flight is all about. And I'm starting with the oil temperature already at 132, and it's going up as we warm everything up. The other thing is we're still not making full RPM, which sucks. But I want to have full 2700 RPM on the ground. That way we get all of the climbing power we can. I'll go ahead and, while we're in flight, firewall everything and see if it gets to 27 there, and we'll check the governor's settings at that. All right, not gonna have old Grizz there. He took off in the car and it was running, but he doesn't realize that it has a push button start in it, and the keys don't have to be in it for it to be running. So I hope he doesn't stop anywhere, because that's gonna suck when he goes to restart it, because it ain't gonna start because there's no key.
We got plenty of time. Let's stop and get something to drink. Get some rocket fuel.
Okay, here we go, boys. I'm gonna do a full run up, crank up the revs. There's 2480, 2495, 2510, 2040, 50, 60, 70, 80. There's 26, 2620, 2640. Speed is alive, getting light. 2670. There's 27, 2720. Hey, gear coming up. Oh yeah. Pitch up. Everything's looking good. So bumpy. We're now at 800 feet. We'll go ahead and turn that way. 173 on the oil. Oh, flaps. Coming up at 1,000 feet. There's lots of birds. Those B1 RDs right there. Alright, I dig it. 212 already. We haven't even made it there. Holy crap. 222 on the oil. And we're at 1,500 feet. 228. Holy crap, that oil temperature climbed fast. 230. Well, maybe he is going to win this race today. Even if he did get stuck somewhere with a key. You know what? I am coming around and going back. I pulled the power back and it's still up there. Gears are coming down. 1, 2, 3 locked. Grab a couple degrees of flappage.
10.
That's a big old 737 right there. Wow. Coming in, a little on the high side. Woo! Hit our bump right here. Woo-doo. There it is. And coming in. Oh golly, come freaking. Well, crap. Well, it went down to 220, but it went boom. I mean, up to 230 like that. I wasn't even 5 miles away. That is no good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call Lycoming and find out. It's not making all the RPM and the oil temperature is high. That tells me that there's a lot of friction in there. Either the engine is crazy tight or something. Alright, flaps are up. That's up. Nav's off. Beacon off. Fuel quantity. That's fantastic. Nothing like having an old plane. I mean, at least the gears all came down. And if everything else, that's fine with me. Well, crap. See what's broken on this thing. Golly, Gomer. You know what? This is what I should have done. I should have, as soon as he took off, I should have just closed the door on that thing and unleashed Cameron. I looked it up. 11 minutes is how long it would take me to get from here to the other airport. Man, I love this plane. You know what? I think we can still catch him. Let's go.
So we stopped to get some rocket fuel, got the cup filled up, ready to go. What the heck? Jimmy. He said come back. Fat chance that happened now.
Where are they? I've been here all day and now it's nighttime. I'd like to get my car back, please. I'm thinking that trick might have backfired on me.